You got 9 points in the show. The first one is the opening statement. When the tuba's hit, that's the second moment. You got it?
Yes!
And the third moment, simultaneously popping up at the skyscraper. The next one is company front. You guys started big, but if you want them to really get it up, you gotta will it.
I think I've been dancing for as long as I can remember, really. I'm just dancing in my living room. I choreographed pieces for my little sisters and made them perform them for my parents. My family moved to Alaska when I was about 12, so there was nowhere to study. So my mom bought a ballet book because I really wanted to learn and basically just taught me. And then I didn't really start studying until I was 17. During that time, I was teaching dance to preschoolers and handicapped children at the YMCA. I like to study the way that dance and life mirror each other. Breathe in, you breathe out, there's a climax, there's a success, there's a fall, there's a fail, kind of things like that. And just that rhythm that I think everybody can understand. When I dance, I feel like I can say something that I can't actually say with words. And it affects people different ways, and they can really interpret the same movement very differently, but it can speak to whatever they're going through, or maybe remind them of something that they've forgotten. My name is Michaela Brown, and my passion is dancing.
When we talk about the Taino, few people even know what we're talking about. Everyone knows the Aztec, everyone knows the Inca, everyone knows the Maya. You mention Taino and they go, who are these people?
The name Taino itself is the generic term for the late prehistoric peoples of the Greater Antilles and the Bahamas, the Big Islands, Cuba, Hispaniola, Puerto Rico, and Jamaica.
In terms of national identity, the people in Dominican Republic think of themselves as Indians, not as people of African ancestry.
These are the people that greeted Columbus. When Columbus arrived in the New World, there were several million Taino already here, living in the Greater Antilles.
Knowing more about the Tainos will help us understand that clash of cultures.
You have two worlds that didn't have previous knowledge of each other coming together and initially misunderstanding each other fundamentally because they are trying to fit them into the world as they understood it, when in fact this was something totally new and unprecedented.
There was a large number of indigenous population of Taino that were decimated, assimilated, or just disappeared within the first 10 to 20 years of contact with the New World.
So Max thought it would be a good idea to egg Chad's house as a way of getting back at him for being an asshole. So we got a bunch of us together that all hate Chad. We met up and got ready to unleash Eggage on Chad's place.
We know he's not home, his roommates aren't home. Perfect opportunity to strike.
Max assured us that Chad wasn't home, his roommates weren't home, there was no one there. So we started egging the place.
Go, go.
Quite honestly, we pummeled the shit out of that house. There was eggage everywhere. Then the thing we least expected to happen.
What the hell is going on out here?
And then the end of slaughter. That's our fifth moment. But the moment after you play the beautiful ballad, after everything is aligned, is getting that run into the chevron. And the next time is the old ending. All the way to the release, you breathe, came back in, it's powerful, that ninth cut, you went all the way to the end, you breathed, you ran. That's the eighth moment, and then you lock it in, and then when the tubas hit it,
from Madison, Wisconsin, the Madison Explorer Scouts.
questions?